Howdy there folks, Limbo Gene here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a new Scratch platform that will be released in August of this year, 2018. First off, the version 3.0 will not be running on Adobe Flash anymore and will resort to HTML5. This means users will no longer need to download the Adobe software to run Scratch and can simply open Scratch up like a normal website. The only drawback is if the user goes offline. They won't be able to move certain blocks and save real time because some of the scripts are going to be stored on their servers and help Scratch run. The interface has changed to more of a Metro style to fit the new GUI of operating systems like Windows 10 and macOS High Sierra. Changes that are usually found in the sprite option panel have been moved above to the toolbar or found in the code. The sprite and sound editors have changed significantly, making it slightly more easier to draw and illustrate your own sprites. The sprite library provided by Scratch has expanded a lot, and there are new characters to choose from. As for the tools themselves, there are no new ones, and none have been removed. The sprite and sound editors have changed significantly, making it slightly more easier to draw and illustrate your own sprites. The sprite library provided by Scratch has expanded a lot, and there are new characters to choose from. As for the tools themselves, there are no new ones and none have been removed. The font option is disabled currently on the beta, but it is most likely that Scratch is attempting to add more font variety instead of the main 5 of Helvetica, Scratch, Marker, Donnell, and Mystery. The only problem I see with the new Scratch sprite editor is that the stage is too small, so making large rooms or FNAF related games can get difficult within this tiny stage. Another thing to add is that there may be a possibility that Scratch may prevent the idea of adding custom sprites/sounds to the project, since there is no add button for either of them. I am uncertain if they will keep it or not, but most likely they will in future installments. The color panel has changed quite a bit, but it shouldn't affect most users since nobody uses the swatches provided anyway. As for the sound editor, it has received a huge buff. There are many effects you can apply on it, such as the faster and the slower, which will change pitch. However, even though it changes pitch, it will change duration of the playback depending how you've stretched and squeezed it. Do note doing this multiple times will cause audio to become distorted and less efficient when the player is playing the project. Another buff about the audio is that it's finally been given approximately a sample rate of 44.1 kHz. What this means is that when you upload the file to the Scratch Cloud, it will no longer lose quality, and will retain its original content with clarity. In version 2.0, the file would have been sample rate of almost 22.05 kHz, losing almost a total of 50% of its quality. However, the only drawback to this is that it is still in mono, but hopefully in the future it will be changed to stereo sound. Finally, the addition of new blocks and boolean statements in the editor. All the motion blocks now come with a random position boolean option, which allows the sprite to glide, teleport to go anywhere on the stage. Since the option to change rotation style has been removed from the sprite settings, it now must be customized using code. There are no new custom effects as of now, but they did make a minor change to the layer system. You can now travel backwards or forward in layers instead of using the go to front and go to back 3 layers technique. The boolean rounded blocks now have more options like the costume number. Costume can now be toggled to either have a name or number. This goes the same for the backdrop blocks. Sounds have received a lot of attention in this new update. There are now effects you can apply on the sounds real time while a player is within the project. You can change the pitch to make the sound more deeper or squeaky, and make sound pan left and right, which will be great for headphone users to give full stereo, especially for games that require listening to reach objectives. Music blocks that generate certain instruments have moved to a new section which can be acquired by clicking the blue button on the left hand corner and clicking music. As for these plugins that you see, these will be implemented in the final release of August 2018. It will feature LEGO robotics connections, speech and video interaction, and LEGO boosting. As for events, there is a new block when timer is greater than 10. This block is for the timer block, and when reaches a certain point, it will trigger the code that is connected to it. It is similar to when the flag is clicked, but however will only trigger when a timer reaches a certain value. The pen has changed a little in this update since it now is different to use. To get to it, once again you have to click the blue button on the left hand corner and click pen, but all pen interactions and blocks are still the same. There are no new implementations for control, variables, and custom blocks. A few of the dynamics for sensing has changed, but it is minor. Just like the motion blocks, the option for draggable has been removed, and it must be included to the code to make the user interact with sprites. Operators have mostly remained the same, but it has a new Boolean statement which can determine if a certain value contains another. In this case, hello contains world would output false, but usually this would be used with variable statements. But however, if it was hello contains hello, this would output true. This would be great for variables if a certain variable value contains another, and it would be great in FNAF projects. If you guys liked the video, make sure you hit that like button, and if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe for more weekly videos. Also, I do Five Nights at Pico's, Five Nights at Freddy's, Mario Forever, and Minecraft videos, so make sure you click on my channel to see more of that. Of course, I'll see you next time.